knowing your website, I want to kind of give you an idea. This should be a pretty short one, but an idea of how to update actually your site structure. Because sometimes you need to edit what you see, but sometimes you need to edit the order or rearrange things or add things. And so here's how we change particularly your menu structure, which is basically how your site is laid out. As always, you need to make sure that you're logged into WP-admin, and if you happen to be on this screen, just go to your dashboard. It says WP-admin right here for you. And then you need to come down to the appearance area and click on menus. Now, when we do this, let me just go to Sports Speed Lab. Now, when you do this, you're actually going to find your menu structure, and you can actually set up multiple menus. In fact, in here, we have a few set up. When we first started Sports Speed Lab, for instance, I had a hidden menu item. I don't know if you remember that period that you could find to click and see the back end as we started editing. But you can actually set up multiple menus if you need to do a temporary menu or want to start messing with one but don't want to make it active yet. And that's as simple as creating a new menu. But your menu here is pretty straightforward. You can see how it's laid out. You can see where it goes, those kind of deals. The nice thing is with your website, you're really mostly concerned about your main menu. You have an option down here for a different menu, but it's actually just reflecting what's already up here anyway. And so all you really have to mess with is this main menu structure. And it honestly is simple as drag and drop. If you have a page that's out of order, let's say you for some reason want to change the order and you want to put Rachel right now, when you go over your coaching staff, Rachel's at the bottom, but you wanted her now to appear above Gerald for whatever reason. Literally, it's making sure that you drag it in the correct order, click Save Menu, and once it's saved and finished, all we would have to do is refresh, and should be your menu structure there. Rachel's there, Gerald's there. We're going to fix that. There you go. Now, the big thing that you have to pay attention to is indentation in these. Each indentation creates a menu under a menu. So right now, these are your top menu items: home, about us, services. Coaching staff is the first sub-menu, and along with that is contact us, and then under coaching staff is all of these. Now, if I were to drag Kristen, for instance, around and under Tommy, and then didn't realize that I had made this other indentation, if I did something like that, what that ends up doing is, and you'll see it once that's making a menu item, that's making a menu item a sub of another menu item, and that's not what you probably want. So here's what we're doing. It's easy as dragging and fixing it and making sure they're in line. That's it. That's how you fix it. If you've created a new page and want to add it to here, I mean, it's literally you can view all of your pages here, and you're like, great, I want to add temp landing to the menu, find it, click add to menu. It's going to throw it in at the bottom. You can move it around. You can say, we're going to put it under the blog for now. Click save menu. And once you do that, wham, bam, it is done. Temp landing is there. Now, if you need to take something off, all you got to do is expand it. You can actually rename menu items too. It's a good thing to show you. Is if you didn't want this page to say, under here, temp landing, you want it to say really cool things. I don't know, just making stuff up. You want it to say really cool thing, type the navigation label in there, click save. And once you refresh, really cool thing. Takes you to the exact same page that you would really set up. It's just a different name in the menu structure now. And then again, removing things from this menu structure is pretty easy. Click the arrow to expand it, if I can hit it. Once you've done that, click remove and save. Now, once we refresh, you should see now. Well, that's what I did. I'm not on home. That's why. was wondering why it was. There we go. It's now been removed from the blog menu. That's pretty much it. That is how you adjust your menu structure.